takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. So many snakes, looking like Medusa. Cause second place, that's the first loser. That's the first loser. That's the first loser. Cause second place, that's the first loser. Whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. Let me know that you about this. Put your money where your mouth is. Cause you gotta make it count enough to make your people go higher in accounting. Keep it flowing like a fountain. Ain't no time to be patient. Cause life only answers those that keep moving. Why the hell are you waiting? Cause we all wanna live, so we all gotta give what it takes for the greatness. And I know what it is, so I handle my biz till I'm lost going 8. Till it's banging on the pavement. I only know one way, so you know it's dead real. Every time I open my mouth, fuck band, you hear me say whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. So many snakes, looking like Medusa. Cause second place, that's the first loser. That's the first loser. That's the first loser. Cause second place, that's the first loser. Whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. Whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. So many snakes, looking like Medusa. Cause second place, that's the first loser. That's the first loser. That's the first loser. Cause second place, that's the first loser. Whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Cause second place, that's the first loser. Let me know that you about this. Put your money where your mouth is. Every single second counts enough to turn a little molehill into a mountain. Ain't no way to get around it. Ain't no time to be complacent. Cause life is 100 proof with no ice, so you better start chasing. Cause we all need a fix.
What is up, everybody? We are live with Coming to Pro Wrestling Origins, and yes, I did go ahead and I put a little notice for 2K. Please, 2K, bring the continue button back, bring that next button back. Sincerely, everyone. What's up, man dog? Glad to have you here. Thank you, Jacob, for being in here so early. It is going to be a hype day of Origins, and we are going to get started just momentarily. But I do want to let you guys know that we are only, and I repeat, we are only one sub away from 200. If you haven't subbed, if you just came in, if you like the vibe, if you like how, happy I am about that right now, just go ahead and sub. I promise this is going to be an absolute banger of a show. But without any further ado, let me go ahead and give you guys the music just to get things started. What is up, DK? Thank you for joining us. One of my most trusted mods here in CPW. DK is the absolute best. And speaking of the absolute best, we have two individuals right now that want to prove that they are the absolute best. We have, well, should we just wait and see? I got a couple of technical difficulties going on with the camera things, but we're dealing with it. This is, ladies and gentlemen, a new person here. The Spice God, making his way to the ring for the first time. We've heard he's spicy. We've heard that he is fond of everything that is, heat, I suppose you would say. What is up, Johnny? Thank you for coming in with the energy there for me. Thank you for trying to get everyone to sub to this channel as the Spice God tries to get everyone to buy into whatever he's bringing to the table. He's a spicy god. Maybe it's Hans under the mask, perhaps. You really are a very creative individual, DK. I think that may be the case, but we'll have to see. I don't see any long hair. I don't see any Hans-like features. What's up, Mac? Thank you for joining us. We are just one sub away from 200. So if you could please tell all your friends, if you can go on Reddit, upvote the post, that would be awesome. We should be on there. I'll drop it in the chat. But come on, guys, we're so damn close. It's freaking cool. Like, I never thought we would get to 100, but now we're one away from 200, which is awesome. Wait a minute, Tank, a man who made his debut last Origins in tag team action alongside the Iceman, is here right now in Origins, coming out of the ring to take on the Spice God. Is the Tank enough to withstand the heat? Go ahead and just drop this link in the chat. Forgive me for being scuffed, guys. I am working without a stream deck here. My USB hub is not powerful enough to power my camera, my capture card, and my stream deck because I'm working on a laptop. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. I almost have my other computer put back together here. And speaking of getting put back together, the Spice God taking the Tank apart. But Tank gets caught with the rope break there. Referee Leonard Seymour letting him know to let it go. For some reason, despite his instructions, but despite what he has been told, he has continued to count rope breaks here in Covenant Pro Wrestling, where rope breaks aren't supposed to be counted. But we'll deal with it. That may be a 2K thing, but I digress. These two going after one another, trying to prove that they have what it takes, but an Anaconda device here. The Spice God has it locked in. Referee Leonard Seymour right there in perfect position as the Tank gets the knees up there. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know who just subscribed, but I appreciate it. Yeah, Stream Elements has gotten a lot better, especially for YouTube with the last couple of months. Pretty sick. That means we're only 300 away from partner, perhaps. I don't know. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining, Fen. I appreciate your eyeball emojis here. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that everything is going good on your end. As a Snapdragon suplex. For some reason, Leonard Seymour counting the rope breaks here. As the Spice God, not quite spicy enough, had him over the shoulder. But now Tank maybe looking to stomp that head in. Check the Scoville level on that one, boys. But no, the Spice God is not done. Let me go ahead and switch to live chat. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't getting the most current notifications of the chat. I've got my OBS plugin doing chat now, which is awesome. And now awesome for the Spice God, working on that leg. Potentially gonna roll him over. And forgive me if you just heard that burp. I am drinking none other than the only root beer anyone should drink. It's Barks, baby. Absolutely the only root beer that should be drank anywhere in the world, unless you have another one that has caffeine. Power slam, the leg is hooked, but Tank didn't get enough leverage on that. I have that Raspberry Pepsi Max. Honestly, DK or Diego, or what should I call you now? Can I still, you know, call you DK in chat? Like, what is the protocol? What I was gonna say, Diego, or I don't want to do your real name because I don't know if that's a thing you don't want me to do. But I've never even heard of Raspberry Pepsi Max, but this might be the end of it, and Spice God gets the win here. Out of nowhere to start things off. Pretty damn well, if you ask me. We see a recap of the action there. As the Spice God comes in hot on his first match on Covenant Pro Wrestling Origins. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say I'm going to keep this screen up for as long as I can because it needs to be there. 2K, please bring that continue button back so I don't have to hide match cards from everybody. It's really dumb. It's really, really dumb. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to reveal this match. I'm going to have it on the screen. I just don't want you guys to see the full card is what it is. We're going to see, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Caldwell making his return to Origins. He had a match a couple of episodes ago. And now he is going to go head to head with Renault LaCroix. Renault, you know, making an impact, Mr. Cheater as he is called. Yo, the music timing came in heavy when he handspring. Yeah, I saw that too, DK. It was fun. And I want to give shout out to the playlist that I'm using. I'm using the NCS Rock playlist. I feel like it's a little bit more energetic than basically anything that Stream Beats has. So okay, DK is going crazy. DK is going crazy. So he said, Bob told the mob not to be a snob, and now Bob is back in CPW. Is that like an RP thing? And guys, let me know if the audio is too loud. I don't know what it's like for you guys. Mine is good because I have it a little bit of adjusted. You know me, I have to have the music volumes pretty low on my end because it's just overly stimulating. It's pretty loud for me, so I'm gonna just crank it down for you guys just a little bit because it drives me nuts. But and Renault, definitely the smaller man in this matchup, but he is one of the ones you don't want to take lightly or assume that they won't be able to get the job done. We do know that Renault is able to do so. And don't mind me, guys, while I just continuously mess with my camera, because I feel like I'm a little too zoomed in on this. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. All right. I feel like that's a little bit better because when I was leaning forward to like read comments and things like that, it was looking weird. So getting started, some frame drops in the beginning there. But it doesn't matter because he's sending him off into the corner. And like I said, guys, I'm working without a Stream Deck here. So if the music lags into the matches or continues into the matches, please forgive me. It's not intentional. But Bob Caldwell not wanting to do any of the social niceties here, just shoving off Renault. And now slapping him as a sign of disrespect. And throwing him out onto the barely padded concrete. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you're having a wonderful week and that you had a wonderful week. I hope your weekends are, filled with, excitement and fun things to do. I know I'm going to go hang out with my girlfriend's family and her mom tomorrow. And then after that, I'm going to be heavily working on the Final Countdown pay-per-view. So if you are on Uproar, if you have a character on Uproar, please make sure that you have your attires uploaded by tomorrow night, okay? I know I should have made an announcement about that before, but it's kind of how we usually do things, and I figured you guys would know. But I've had a couple of questions regarding attires. Please make sure you have them in by tomorrow night as Renault goes over the top rope onto Bob Caldwell. That'll cause a definite headache there. Much like a headache will result in Sophie not having your attires to do segments. So please have them in by tomorrow night. Thanks. Appreciate you guys. And now these guys just continuing here on the outside as Renault pounding away on the face of Bob. And we know that Bob is a fighter. We see it. It's evidenced by his t-shirt there, his sleeveless shirt, trying to show off his tattoos. But he's going to have to do a whole hell of a lot more to show off to get this crowd behind him. And Renault, Mr. Cheater with a green mist. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. A pinfall, the leg is hooked. Seymour doesn't give a shit about the mist and a 2 count. Bob's honestly my favorite Origins guy, says Mac. He just beats the fuck out of people and leaves. I was gonna censor myself, but you know what? We're still a far ways off from getting partners. So mess around while we can. Fuck around, find out. Wait a minute, Bob in the corner with a spear attempt, but Renault countering that into almost a facebuster or DDT, but ladies and gentlemen, a huge lariat, the leg is hooked. And I don't know why my subscriber goal bar is not working. But we made it, boys. Let me go ahead and not fix that right now because I don't want to get distracted. But I want to fix it. As Bob Caldwell wants to take this to the outside. What do you think, guys? Should I have the music low when there's a match going on? Or should we do no music? As Bob goes off the top, gets hit, eats the full brunt of that shotgun drop kick. And I think the nethers may have been affected by that leg drop there. I don't think it was just the midsection as he goes over the top again, but meets nothing but the barely padded concrete. Into the ring goes Bob Caldwell. Renault there to follow, but wait a minute, Bob. A destroyer right on the top of Renault's head, almost flattening his mohawk completely. And ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3, that is it. Bob Caldwell. Jeez. Talk about a guy that really does come in just to beat the crap out of everyone and leave. Referee Leonard Seymour had a front row seat, so to speak, for that action. And Bob Caldwell showing us what he's made of. Go ahead and give this man some musics. This one I'm gonna let you guys sit on. You're not gonna see this match card at all, because I'm feeling chaotic. What is up, Jack? Thank you for joining us. Or if you were here and you were saying yo to the result of that match, thank you either way. It's always a pleasure to have you here. DK in the chat saying Bobby Bob won. Absolutely, Bob Caldwell. See what else we got in the chat. Vox saying everything is good in terms of audio, I'm assuming. What is going on, Jack? I hope that you're having a beautiful Saturday here. As we go directly into the next match. As Nomad, who has recently aligned himself with none other than Triple D and his manager, May McKenzie. I hear that May McKenzie is out this week, not being featured on Origins because she's out purchasing NFTs. She's on the crypto marketplaces. She's buying all the NFTs she can. And apparently, Triple D is doing quite well for himself. And ladies and gentlemen, Mac is the superstar here. He called it. We are going to see Triple D and Nomad take on our tag team champions of Reaper Killer and none other than Evil Dead for the championships this early in the card. What am I doing, guys? I'll tell you. So 2K really needs a function where you can move matches around. Because sometimes when I'm reading through promos, I just start booking matches, okay? And it'd be awesome, 2K, if you could move them. I mean, I woke up and I chose Chaos. And I did want to let you know, so I have Nomad on the show, and I do know that you have yeah, DK says he wants the move function too, but I do want to let you know that I did not book your other character. I did not book Kraken Foster because you cannot have two characters on the same show. If that makes sense. Two characters of the same gender on the same show. And this music came in clutch, like right at the moment it needed to. That's pretty sick. But if you want, we can swap off. We could figure out what to do with that, or eventually when you want to bring somebody up to Uproar, then it's not a problem. But I like to keep, you know, if you're gonna have two characters on the show, they need to be opposite genders. I mean, you could technically have Sarah Ryan on Origins, but, you know, I wouldn't want to keep her on Origins. Like, she's already awesome. So, no, you can still, for example, so I know that you kind of have the assassin type storyline going on, right? So, when you have that, you could potentially use Kraken as a manager. I don't have an issue with that. As Evil Dead, damn, that title is beautiful. Shout outs to Maddie of the Multiverse. or blitzed, if you will, from BMV for that title. Still beautiful. And thank you to the lovely Sophie Adams for rebuilding it for me, putting it back together, because that was also helpful. Shout out to everyone that gives me some help around here. I love you guys. Evil Dead is definitely one of the craziest competitors that we have. Kind of unexplainable in a sense, because he gets hit in the head and becomes this demonic force, and underneath it all, it's simply Harris from the old Dreamland days. Absolutely, Mandog said it best. It is not Harris. I have to bring Sarah to CPW eventually. It's just a matter of when. But yeah, this match being on the card this early was just a side effect of me not wanting to move everything around. 2K, please bring a move function somehow. Come on. If anyone needs to go potty, says Johnny, now's the time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it really does take years. I'm probably going to let him get halfway there and just be like, oh my god, he manifested into the ring. Oops, my finger slipped. And it's all about that right there, the Duos Championships here on Origins. Mac, don't leave. Don't leave. I did that for you, Mac. I'm pretty sure that Reaper Killer already has that ability, so I don't feel bad about it. With these two, this odd pairing of Triple D and Nomad here, kind of friends of happenstance. But these two, Reaper Killer and Evil Dead, seem to have a lot in common. They're both massive. They're both pretty damn scary if you ask me. But for some reason, Nomad seems as though he just does not want to back down. And hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we don't go to a draw. In this one, last episode of Origins, we did have a tag match go to a draw. But a Pele kick to Evil Dead right out of the gate. Nomad on some other shit here. I lost my drink, guys. On my right hand side. I'm a lefty, so it was weird that it was like over on this side, even though I'm inverted, I suppose. They absolutely have been going crazy recently. So I can't seem to find a good balance anymore after the most recent patches, especially like the 1.15 patch. It seems to have made the sliders, even default settings, kind of wonky. So I did find some settings on Reddit because usually I spend hours trying to get these things to balance out, but I found some on Reddit that I'm interested in. So potentially when we do one of the house shows, we'll try out some new settings. Flipping himself over, Triple D, blockbuster there on Evil Dead. Evil Dead, I think this is the most we've seen him on the back foot, I think, ever in the history of Evil Dead. Even when you look at him as Harris, I don't think we've really seen him take this much damage, but a springboard drop kick continues the assault in that big, ginormous, you know, sequoia of a leg there. Hooked, but not quite hooked enough. And I know that my camera is a little strange right now. I know that like I'm kind of more larger than I normally am, but we're dealing with it. I wish I could show you guys what my setup looks like right now, but at the same time, it's so jank that I don't want to show anybody. But sending him into the corner, a big boot there. Not Harris, not taking any, you know, chances here, not taking anything lightly. As Nomad taking out Reaper Killer, and Triple D managing to get in a shot of his own. And if you just tuned in, if you're enjoying the show, please do what Stream Element says. Elbow drop a comment down below and power slam the shit out of that like button, because we'll be back with more of this. We'll be back with more episodes of Origins, and we will also be back this upcoming weekend, so to speak. So next week with Final Countdown from London, England, baby. Sit down, pile driver there, Evil Dead. They got the leg hooked, and Triple D doing triple duty here. I'm not gonna lie, Jimmy, if he loses, I can try to help out the tag division with Morgan or Balder. Okay, got you. Sort of got you. I got me real confused for a second. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, we're I think, you know, honestly, Sophie has done a tremendous effort with the tag division. I think it's only getting better. I know that she has some plans, some machinations. But yeah, it took me a second. But a famouser. And Nomad taking a second of his own. I feel like Reaper Killer and Evil Dead teaming up is like Ujiro and Pickle from Baki deciding to team up. I have never seen that anime, I'm assuming. I'll have to check it out. Drop it in like the media section on the Discord, which you can find, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us. That package pile driver in the bottom right hand of the screen. 2, but only a 2 count. The crowd is screaming tag team wrestling as the partner of Reaper Killer up to his feet on the outside, and Reaper Killer is killing right now. A DDT. DDT sending him down to the canvas, but Triple D just too quick. Unafraid of this demonic force of Reaper Killer. I've never seen Baki either. I've seen 7 Deadly Sins, JoJo, and My Hero Academia. Those are some that I've also seen as well. I don't get into anime very easily. Like even like One Punch Man, like I kind of like let die. I didn't watch the whole thing. But I like it. It's just hard for me to really get into it because I don't research that kind of thing most of the time, and that kind of stuff. But either way, back to the match at hand. As Nomad somehow incapacitated. I'm saying somehow, but I know exactly how. This match has been brutal. Yeah, that's about where I was too. I only watched the season. And then even that, I don't remember it. I know it's sacrilege or whatever. But my hero is one of the few that I keep up on. We actually have my girlfriend's mom watching it, which is very, very interesting. She recently got into K-dramas, and we thought that we would transition her into anime, and it's kind of worked. A big choke slam here. Sit out choke slam from Reaper Killer. Getting that little bit of extra impact. A straight jacket suplex here. Reaper Killer going for the pinfall. Trying to keep those tag team championships around his waist. But with a partner like Harris, I wouldn't say it's entirely hard. You got Reaper Killer, and you've got, you know, Evil Dead, aka not Harris, aka Harris. And the big punch to the head and a tag. My first anime that I ever watched, like, and really, really enjoyed was Death Note. Another one that I really enjoy is Welcome to the NHK. If you could watch that, go ahead. It's freaking awesome. It's different, but it's not like a super action-y. It's more of like one of those emotional anime. I don't know all the subgenres or anything like that. I just know that, like, I'd rather watch something that's not always constantly fighting. My hero is my, I guess, my outlier to that, because it kind of is. But it's got its, like, emotional aspects and stuff, too. And Triple D just purely out wrestling Reaper Killer right now from a technical perspective. And hitting him with a huge shot here. Wait a minute. I also like an anime called My Love Story. And it's basically, it's funny because the guy looks entirely like my old roommate. It's a huge guy falling in love with a very, very, very small girl. This guy's like a huge bear, and nobody ever likes him because he's too strong. He's too, you know, energetic or enthusiastic about everything, and everyone's afraid of him. Well, the people that don't know him are afraid of him. The people that know him love him, but they're just not interested in him in an emotional or romantic way. And in a very violent way, Evil Dead sending Triple D down. And I definitely recommend it. It's totally worth a watch. I know I kind of went on a tangent. I'm doing the talk show aspect of this show here today. Usually we have Sophie kind of breaking me into it. By the way, Sophie, I don't know what you're doing right now, but I hope you're doing well. When it first came out, I did see a few episodes of that show, Box. But yeah, we're back to wrestling time. But I haven't seen the whole thing. My ADHD is killing me right now. But yeah, it's a tag team title match, damn it. We got less than 10 minutes. We got 9 minutes and 27 seconds here. As Triple D tags in Nomad. And if this yet again goes to draw, we're going to have to run it back. We're going to have to run it back next week. No time limit. Or not next week. Next episode with no time limit. As the double foot stomp on the outside sends Evil Dead to the concrete there. Nomad going up into Nomad's land, so to speak. And hits him with a huge clothesline. Taking the big man off of his feet yet again. And now going for a smart tag. Triple D, lariat there. I don't know if he went for a Basaiku knee or what happened. I don't even know what occurred there, but it worked for a moment. But now, the air raid crash by Evil Dead. And a tag to Reaper Killer could spell the end of this tag team match as they brutal pop-up uppercut. And Reaper Killer looking to put this one away. Goes for that straightjacket suplex. And now some tag team maneuvers here by the team of Triple D and Nomad. What is up, Bobby? And now Nomad going for his finisher here. Cannot believe he was able to package up Reaper Killer quite like that. One, but only a one. Thank you for calling that to my attention. I do have to get better at, calling your guys' moves here on Origins. Quite honestly, I've just been so busy with, IRL things and also with the main show. Not the main show, but the produced show. This is also a main show. But I have to get better at creating a list for all of your stuff. And Samuel Adams is coming later today to join the Origins roster, potentially for the next episode. Thank you for the update. Glad that you're home. Glad that you made it home safe. And I hope that you, I believe you were getting some cheese, weren't you? How was it? And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to tell your story, join us on the Discord to get in on the action. You can find the link in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Oh, it was Tony that wanted the cheese. Ah, god damn it. Either way, there's a connection there. How was your summer camp, by the way? As a huge backbreaker on the even huger Evil Dead. Very effective. We're about 5 minutes, left in this matchup. 5 minutes and change here. Something's got to give. I can only imagine how hard you were working. I'm assuming that you were working with kids, so that's always a challenge. It's almost like organizing an EFED. You never really know exactly what everyone's doing, but you're trying your best. The leg DDT there. Reaper Killer feeling the effects of it. And now going for a brutal knee. Nomad is going crazy. He's got nowhere to be than right here, right now. And he's making the most of it. Wait a minute, going for a Pele yet again. And Evil Dead making his presence known here. And busting open the face of Nomad. And a headbutt. And I have to think maybe You know, maybe it's the game plan of Evil Dead and Reaper Killer to go to time limit here. They don't lose the titles in a time limit draw. And they get to inflict as most damage as possible. But if you're the challengers, if you're Nomad, if you're Triple D, you want to get this back into the ring. Or maybe you don't. A DDT to Reaper Killer. Nomad is indeed going nuts here tonight. As Evil Dead sends him back into the ring, somehow manages to get up to his feet. Though, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Gypsy Killer, ladies and gentlemen. Reaper Killer is still out on the outside. 1, 2, but only a 2. Going up to the top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely bonkers here. Triple D trying to take him out with a submission, perhaps. Continues working on the leg, working on his opponent as well. Working on his partner, rather. Triple D. Wait a minute. Huge neck breaker there. Oh my God, dumped over the top, but Triple D was ready for it. Taking advantage. Uppercut here. Triple D's and smartly, wisely getting out of the ring. Triple D went for that elbow. My God, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to go to a draw. It's Reaper Killer, pop up, uppercut yet again. This is absolute chaos, paying it back. DDT to the apron. Turnabout is fair play here in Phoenix, Arizona. 48 seconds left in this matchup here. And Reaper Killer sending him back inside. So Ghost, I did not book Justice Payne. I don't believe I found him. If I missed him, I apologize. What I will do is, I will go ahead. Wait a minute. Pinfall here. 1, 2. And it's gonna go to a draw, ladies and gentlemen. These game balancings are screwed after this patch. Ladies and gentlemen, should I restart the match? The crowd is screaming for me to restart the match. Or should we should we do that next Origins? No time limit in a steel cage. Waiting on the response. Next Origins in a steel cage. We're going to have a run back of this matchup. Triple D and Nomad taking on Reaper Killer and the one they call Evil Dead. And we're not going to hit that button. I'm looking for the next button, guys. Jeez. Oh, you can actually see what matchup this is. So let me go ahead and just boom, baby. You can actually read through there. I didn't notice. You could read through there. I could fix that. In fact, that should be the main for Origins. Well, not next week, but the next Origins. So in 2 weeks, after final countdown. Yeah, so I'm going to fix that because that should not be having any kind of opacity to it. And now, there it is. Boom. If you were enjoying the show, we'll drop a comment down below and power slam that like button, baby. As I give the dancer a proper dancing soundtrack. Jade Kimberly making her way to the ring here. I believe she was called out by Raina Curie, who defeated Emmy Amber 2 weeks ago in a steel cage match. I believe it was unsanctioned. I'm getting back in. I got some messages on the Discord for a brief moment I had to answer. We got a bunch of new people or old people coming out of the woodworks asking me things. So hopefully we have more people on Origins. Hopefully we can move some of you guys up to Uproar as Raina Curie, enters the ring here. It's going to be an impressive contest. We saw Raina take it to Emmy Amber just 2 weeks ago, and she is continually impressive here. Pele kick sends Jade Kimberly down. It's so funny because the Jade Kimberly could be two ways. It could be Kimberly Jade and it could be Jade Kimberly. I always forget which one is which, but I'm pretty sure it's JK, like, just kidding. So, there you go. Backbreaker and just a huge clubbing blow there in that combination. Kate Kimberly getting rocked by Kana Riri. And the barricade says, "Together we rise again," but these two together may fall to pieces and fall to the canvas, fall to the barely padded concrete. They don't like each other very much, and that is why none other than Loretta Seymour, our resident hardcore match expert, is calling this one. This one could take a turn at any moment, as that neck breaker onto the shoulders of Jade Kimberly sends Raina Curie down to the canvas. And now, do you hear the, the thunder there, baby? She's taller than Reina. I didn't expect that. Oh, she's a dancer. Dancers are tall and they have pretty good control of their legs, as we see there. So I have been seeing on social media as the Seymour's post quite frequently that Loretta is dealing with a little bit of the aftermath of a concussion, which she's doing just fine. Nothing's gonna make her shy away from the action here. And it seems like after that Jade trigger, Reina Curie just kind of got a second wind here. Normally, that's a pretty good move that puts the favor in Jade Kimberly's corner. But wait a minute here. We've seen this before. Reina absolutely rocking Jade Kimberly, and that's got to do it. Referee Seymour. Only a 2 there. And over the top, onto the floor. And of course, we have until a 20 count here in CPW. Reina and Jade taking a moment to give the fans what they want. A little bit of fan service here. But wait a minute. It's about to clash here. And going up top. Quite the acrobat in her own right. Reina Curie dropping the elbow to the lower back region, the lumbar region. Jade Kimberly insecure. This has got to be it. Jade is out on her feet. The lights are on. No one's home here. And the double rotation moonsault, unable to get it done. Jade Kimberly slyly moves out of the way. And now the leg is hooked. 1, 2, but only a 2. Absolutely incredible show of intensity, a show of resilience here. The Jade trigger. Jade has hit everything in this matchup. She's hit the Jade Flosion. She's hit the Jade trigger. And now, what is next? Going up top. The moonsault perfectly positioned in the middle of the ring. And now, going to the corner. Huge lariat. Spins her around. Now Jade looking after the feet. And this could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. And I want to get you guys this move list up on my screen so I could see them, but I'm having stuttering difficulties whenever I pull up another window. So I hope it's not coming through on this stream. We're gonna have to deal with it for now until the main editing rig is fixed. Crossbody leg is hooked, but only a 1 count. And now, an elbow drop in the middle of the ring. What does Jade Kimberly got to do to put down Reina Curie? What does Reina Curie got to do to put down Jade Kimberly? She may be looking for another one of those double rotations. But no, a corkscrew moonsault there. And Reina Curie reigns in the win yet again here on CPW Origins. Jade Kimberly cannot, for a dancer, find her footing in CPW Origins, in CPW in general. But Reina Curie just keeps on this winning streak she's on. Can anybody stop her? And is she potentially the one that's going to bring back the Desert Rose Championship here to CPW Origins? Of course, May Patak left us, at least momentarily, for the Uproar roster. What does that mean for the title belt? Is May Patak pulling double duty? Or does Reina Curie got to go over to Uproar and take that belt her damn self? We'll have to find out in the coming weeks. But now we're going to move on in the action. And you know what time it is. 2K! Do the damn thing. Bring back the button. Bring back the button. All right, so I'm gonna read some of the chat here. We've got, you know, what I think I'm gonna do. Wait, you know what? I think I'm gonna bring Sarah into Origins, and Jade can go. I don't have anything in mind for her, but Sarah, I do. Well, it's always sad to see one of our lovely competitors go, but if that's your choice, DK. Just like this was a very conscious choice by James Matthews to go head to head here today with Hell, but one-on-one with the demonic booty that is Hell. I like to call it the demonic donk. Not the hell ass. I like to call it the demonic donk. Or the devil donk. Either way. That's what I call it. Call it what you want. But I've got a canon name for it already. Matthews feeling himself, unfortunately hasn't been feeling quite himself over the last few episodes of Origins. Hasn't been able to get a win, but is today going to be the difference maker. I hear that James Matthews has added some extra moves to his repertoire. He had a lot of luck with his patented pedigree maneuver, and I hear he's gotten rid of it in favor of something that showcases his skills a little bit more. And I'm just gonna go message my boy Chev, the owner of this character, and let him know, hey guy, your guy is on. And we all know that Hell is one of the strangest people we have ever seen in CPW. Comes out in a chicken suit and then completely changes his demeanor and his outfit once he gets into the ring. I don't know what this chicken suit thing is all about, but maybe one day we'll find out. This is gonna hella zoom in on me. Hi guys, I hella zoomed in. And I think I screwed up my green screen by touching that. Not a good move. Oh wait, okay, cool. And it didn't really help at all because I'm still the same amount of zoomed in. Great. But this is one that I've been extremely excited for in terms of this Origins. Yeah, Chevy is going to try to be Hell's Huckleberry here. And he has added some moves to his repertoire here. But can he get the job done against the 600-pounder here? James feeling the effects of that vice grip like bear hug. Slapping him in the ears. It works no matter who you are, where you're from. James Matthews needs to counter out, needs to find some momentum here. And I'm just gonna move some things around on my camera because the zoom is making me crazy. Yeah, my camera. Hell is the absolute big boy. He's a very beastie boy, if you will. Oh, that's better. And now I can use my hands a little bit. Use my hands a little bit. Woo, baby. But now. Absolutely, that wasn't a right hook. That was a meat hook. But a drop kick. And now, somehow James Matthews having this in his control here. Referee Loretta Seymour can't believe that she is seeing this fight from James Matthews. James Matthews got the momentum going here, tripping up Hell. And right now, if you're Hell, you want to get the hell out of Dodge. Sling blade here. Going up to the top, what is James Matthews gonna do? Wait a minute, a 630 splash from across the ring. One of his new signature maneuvers showing off his athleticism here. And now, what is coming next? Wait a minute, Hell is fighting his way out of this. In the spear. Oh my God, James Matthews somehow, some way, still fighting. Oh no, he's not. Matthews over the top onto Hell. My God, ladies and gentlemen, the insanity here in Phoenix, Arizona. And now just back and forth on the outside. And the spear yet again, Hell. Like a bus. But James Matthews somehow. Fight out of it, James. You can do it, James. But he gets hung out to dry on that top rope. An uppercut, a body shot here. And just a gut wrench throw. James Matthews wisely getting out of the ring. In the misdirection here, James Matthews using it to get some breathing room. Hell went over the top. And James Matthews finds his spacing. Oh, goes for a cutter but doesn't hit it. And just gets tossed over. Not this way. James Matthews gets hit with a brutal pounce. And this could be it too. But ladies and gentlemen, Matthews hangs on. The crowd is screaming, fight forever, and forever they may fight. But no, he's in a bad situation here. We've seen. Wait a minute. Matthews breaking the back of hell. Armor or not, that had to hurt. But only a 2. And Matthews continues the combination here. Going back up, maybe looking for that 630. And he hits it perfectly. Wait a minute. Going for that lumbar breaker there. But only a 2. The crowd is screaming one more time. Does James Matthews have one more left in the chamber here? Dropkick sends the demonic dunk to the outside. Absolutely, what in Sam hell is going on? Arm drag there. Sends the big 600-pounder to the barely padded concrete, and James Matthews feeling like it's time to put a bookend in this one. Low-key want to bring Lord Chancho back to see if Hell's user wants to team up. I imagine they would. The Samoan spike, the demonic spike. And James in a bad way. This could be it. James Matthews. James has got to find a way to fight off, to fend off this demon. But wait a minute, I think the rope break. Referee Loretta Seymour didn't see it. Possibly still feeling the effects of that concussion at the hands of Kenny Mitch. But James was still able to kick out. And Hell, oh my God. Hell has completely demolished his opponent here. James Matthews came in looking to show everyone what he could be about here in CPW. And on the inside, those 3 seconds that James Matthews was on the canvas or on the barely padded concrete rather, is all it's gonna take. But wait a minute, the cutter. That's another one of James's finishers there. And he's done. Ladies and gentlemen, he has done it. James Matthews brought in the new repertoire. James Matthews has shown us that he has what it takes to take down a 600-pound bundle of hell, so to speak. My God. You're going to have to name some of those, James. Jeez. I don't even know what I just saw. James Matthews gunning for the championship sooner rather than later. But for now, we have a title match here tonight. And I can't wait for you all to see it. Let me just go ahead and make sure there's not another match, because I don't remember the dang card, because I started seeing promos and were added a little bit late, and I said, hey, promos. I could do that. Oh, I saw a couple open challenges. Open challenges are fun. because yeah, it gives me the ability to do whatever the hell I want. And whatever the hell I want is Adam Austin, Sid Daly, because there was a open challenge on both parts. And I know for a fact that this match bangs, because we've seen them together before. Just never quite one-on-one, I don't believe. Let's go! Honestly, though, DK would know better if this has happened one-on-one, because he kind of keeps track of the Origins results for me. But I don't believe it has. I believe it was always a tag team contest or a multi-man match that this occurred in. But Adam Austin says, where the hell's my theme music, dude? Not quite synced up with the boom, but we'll take it. I love the simplicity of the double A on Adam Austin's jacket. Like, a lot of people would have done something a lot more complicated, but I think the inverted or the rotated, whatever you want to call it, mirrored, there you go, there's the word, excuse me. And this stream is brought to you by Hardcore Beer. Yeah, baby. But yeah, I think the simplicity of it works quite well. Let's see, AA is going to become ER quite quickly. Damn. Well, Sid Daly may in fact stand for standard definition, but we're coming to you in high definition here on, hopefully, if my settings are working correctly, on YouTube. If you're joining us for the first time, if you're lurking in the chat, please give us a subscribe, give us a like, drop a comment. I'm really trying to build us up a social media presence, and try to, not only promote us, but also give back to the community and get involved in certain things. So, yeah, join us. And I want, even if you have your own channel, join the Discord, do whatever. I want to get more involved in this stuff, in all the things. And Sid Daly and Adam Austin. That's going to be an absolute banger of a match. Let me go ahead and get the audio guys to do their damn job. As Adam Austin, the aggressor in the beginning of this match, both men locked up, got the fingers held there. Adam Austin showing his athleticism. Hurricane Rana or head scissors off the top rope. The balance. Sarah Ryan is now up on Cove Pro. Ryan family. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time hanging out. Getting some things sorted. I actually forgot to post this on Twitter, but I think I'm gonna hold off because I forgot to do it. It was just my bad situation. But guys, I hope that you have enjoyed the show, and I know that you're going to enjoy the main event, so please stay for the main event because it's going to be for the championship. And not only that, if you stay for the main event, I may show the Final Countdown Arena at the end of this stream. That's just if you stay. I'm just saying this all. And now, speaking of staying, the momentum in the corner of Adam Austin, trying to stay on top in this one. Loretta Seymour only said 2. And a neck break. Wait a minute. That was almost inverted into a cutter there. Unless I blinked. Jeez. A huge kick there by Sid Daly. That could be it for Adam Austin. A 2 count, but only a 2 count. All right, guys, I'll make you a deal. You guys stay to the main event. I'll go ahead and I'll load in a match on the Final Countdown arena. With some Origins guys or something. Sid Daly just stomping away at the legs, the lower extremities of Adam Austin. That's definitely a way to keep this guy grounded if you can manage to do so. But unfortunately for Sid Daly, grounding Adam Austin's going to be harder than expected because the springboard Hurricane Rana to the outside, showing no signs of slowing down here. And now working on the rib cage, rattling those ribs like a xylophone there. Turning that man into a freaking marimba, if you will. And now, wait a minute. That is definitely going to cause a rift in this non-friendship here of Sid Daly and Adam Austin. I think he hit the head right on the edge of that barricade. I can't believe that this match is still going. I'd be calling EMTs right now. Oh, like one of these? Yeah, I didn't have time to make a thumbnail. I was like, whatever. I'll probably go back and I'll change it to something. I didn't have time at the time. So right now my main computer is down, and connecting all this stuff, I have 6 different USBs connected into one laptop. And basically, what ends up happening is the laptop doesn't have enough power to run it all, and a 2 count here. So a couple weeks ago, I didn't have time to make a thumbnail. That's really all that was. Sorry for the long-winded explanation. Reverse DDT. Adam Austin going for that straight jacket suplex. Oh, straight jacket DDT rather, not a suplex. What the hell am I talking about? Looked like a suplex in the beginning of it. And then he transitioned into that DDT, but now transitioning into that brutal kick. He made the thumbnail better. And that could be it. And now it might be time to call the end to this one. Don't know what time that was, but he got clocked. Sid Daly got clocked with that rolling elbow. And it very well may be midnight sundown for Sid Daly. As Adam Austin picks up the win, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Austin continually impressive here on the purple brand. Both men giving everything they had. Unbelievable showing here. Thank both men for what they gave us here tonight, a showcase of athleticism. But now, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one thing left to do tonight. One thing left to do. I used to be very good at that. Now I'm bad. I gotta get in the macho. I gotta get. Nah, I can't do it. Can't do it. Stream's too much pressure. I'll record it though. Oh wait, there's no next button. So guess what I'm gonna pull up? Do it, 2K. Dear 2K, bring back the continue button. Sincerely, everyone. And ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth. Can Adam Styles style his way out of this one? Or is he going to catch these Hans? Baby. There's only one way to find out, and this is for the Heritage Championship, and it should be my janky Heritage rules. So that should mean it is pinfall and submission. It should be 2 out of 3. I cannot police off the top rope moves. So there's that. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall with a time limit of I forget. Making their way to the ring first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, the star of several Maximum Male model shoots. He is none other than Hans Passaggio, baby. I like Hans. Hans is one of the best characters I've seen here on Origins. I love the character design. I love the character in general. It's just, he's awesome. That's it. Period. And the fact that I just made him a porn star, I don't even remember what he originally was. Mac, chime in if you remember his actual origin story and not the one that I gave him. He definitely is our rated R superstar. He's the rated X superstar, if you will. Well, there you have it. I created a monster. He went from being a Romanian man with an elbow drop to the premier adult entertainer in the sport of professional wrestling. Let's go. And Adam Austin proving himself against Jason Fortune 2 weeks ago in a Heritage style bout. Can he do the same this week against Hans Passaggio? And maybe Hans will hit the Bukkake knee in this one. Please tell me he has that move. Please. Please tell me when you updated him he has that move. New beats by Dre. Oh, I got you. So I believe the canon here is Adam Styles rather, doesn't want to hear what we have to say, so he puts on his headphones. There's too many damn Adams. There's too many damn Adams in CPW Origins. It's killing me. And that's what it's about. Dude, Adams is like the most used name, I think, in wrestling. You might as well use the last name Anderson. Like, come on. And I don't know why this match is not referee Leonard Seymour. I don't know this man, first of all. He's not contracted with CPW. I'm hearing in my headphones that after seeing this referee, Adam Austin is questioning whether this is actually a sanctioned match here. That's Capaldi. Well, certainly he's not our beloved referee Leonard Seymour. I'll tell you that much. You're welcome, Chevy. I hope that the moves that I chose for you are good. I got you. So I don't really watch Gore and Perkins. I know that they're huge. I've seen them a few times. I don't know how they get the views that they get. Not to say I have anything wrong with them. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. But that's not to say, like, you know, I'll have to check them out more. It's unbelievable to me that someone in the Call universe, or maybe not even Call because they use real people, but in the video game wrestling universe, they get the numbers that they do and stuff. It's nuts. Congratulations. That's true. I don't really make anybody laugh. I feel like I have the personality of a hangnail half the time. But anyway, back to the action as apparently Capaldi calling this one, and Hans Basaggio using those inner thighs like only he can to take down Adam Styles. What is up, Jay Evans? Thank you for joining us here on CPW Origins. Sorry if there was a delay in me welcoming you in. I hope that you're having a wonderful Saturday. This is, in fact, our main event here on CPW Origins, as the title is on the line. 2 out of 3 falls here. Adam Styles and Hans Basaggio. Absolutely uses the Thigh Master on the daily. Hans Basaggio has no time to skip Thigh Day. That is true. Dragon Kid, or formerly known as Dragon Kid, Diego Ryan has a championship bout against Jacob Clark on Final Countdown. I believe that's going to be the main event, but you don't want to miss out on any of the action because we are going to have our annual Final Countdown Battle Royale. 30-men enter, only one survives, and that man gets a shot at whoever's title it is once the night is over at any time during the year. Sort of like the Golden Opportunity briefcase, we have 2 opposing forces for that championship there. Does one override the other? Are they going to cash in at the same time? I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to say it's for any time during the year. I don't know what Sophie has planned. I'm letting her plan it now, but that was my idea. Instead, that was my initial idea, other than doing a briefcase type situation. But we'll see where it goes. Got to keep updated and current on CPW to find out. But yeah, Dragon Kid, or formerly Dragon Kid Diego Ryan. Believe it. Title match. Good job. It's Sting! Sorry, had to do that. Had to do that. And Hans trying to use the hardcore environment that he is so accustomed to gain an advantage here. But gets hit with a high knee. Adam Styles right on target there. And going for the miraculous elbow. Yeah, I can't even imagine, dude. Like that tournament was a roller coaster ride. Wait a minute. Hans may be going for the money shots here. The triple X from the top rope. Hans Basaggio. But no, unable to get it done. The large package driver onto Adam Styles in the middle of the ring. Capaldi is counting it up. Styles fighting his way out of it. Stun Dog Millionaire. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. Not quite it. I low-key forgot what a Heritage style match is. I just knew that Styles was in it. And yeah. And maybe that's why we brought in this third-party referee. Maybe we brought Capaldi in. What is up, Jazz Deep? Hopefully I said that correctly. Are you beep on the Discord? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. If you are beep on the Discord, I have not been able to find your character because they were not uploaded to the appropriate tags as the triple X is commenced yet again. 1, 2 in the third. Can it be hit? Yes, it is. Jazzy, we try not to. The first count in this matchup is very, very slow. But it is successful for Hans Basaggio. We try not to talk about ages in the chat. We don't want to out anybody for how old they are or any demographic information. We try to keep our personal stuff outside of public eyes, if that makes sense. But I'm glad that you're here. The Stun Dog Millionaire here. And a 3. And this next fall is going to determine who the next champion is. Is it going to remain Adam Styles, or has Hans Basaggio found his big moment? I am doing well, Jazdeep. Do you have any other name that you would rather me call you? Am I saying your name correctly? Let me know in the chat. As Hans Basaggio working him with the hold. This could be it. Adam Styles fighting his way out of this one. Wait a minute. Dropping down. Going over. And neither man able to get the advantage on that one. Hans Basagio now leaned up against the ropes. Adam Styles. Head scissors. And a kip up. Wait a minute here, a 2. Please say for a Patsy. I don't know how to say for a potty. I believe that's what you're saying, what you wrote, but I could be saying it wrong. Can you type it phonetically in the chat so I can make sure I'm saying it correctly? Wait a minute, the stun dog. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. What the heck? Congratulations to Hans Basagio for kicking out of that one. I could have never predicted it, and I'm happy, my friend, that you are Indian. You're coming to us from another location across the globe. I love having all kinds of people watch the content and interact with us. That's awesome. And I also like the slow count in this game. When the referee feels damaged or winded, they count slow. It's pretty cool. You know, sometimes it makes for some interesting moments. And now on the outside, on that barely padded concrete. Going by just booking over the last like 10 years, I don't see how Jey Uso is ever going to fully defeat Roman. I just never see it actually happening in a way. And now the head scissors yet again. What the hell is this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The only banned payback that we have in CPW. Hansi boy. Hansi boy. If that factors into the... What the hell? Unbelievable. Mac. Come on, man. I can't check everybody's paybacks. You can't have blackout, man. Well, I'm gonna say it. Let's go, Styles. Jeez, you just flopped me around. Styles going over the top rope here, looking for something, waiting for Hans to get to his feet, and that's got to be it. Stunner over the top, and Adam Styles does a good man's work here on CPW Origins. Despite an unfair advantage. Damn. You get my my swan neck deformity finger. Yes. My finger that doesn't work very well. But yeah, my left hand, shit. Right hand, even more shit. But Adam Styles, proving that he has what it takes to stay champion and keep things on the up and up here. unlike the non-rule follower, Hans Passaggio. And guys, that was Origins. This is probably the first time you guys have ever seen this screen on Origins, but let me go ahead and open it up so I can see a little bit more. Just gonna hit continue, you know what I mean? And now, guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm doing, guys? Guess what I am doing? I'm gonna go to exit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys simmer on this a little bit. I'm gonna load into the Final Countdown arena. I'm gonna load into the arena. What do we want to see on Origins in the Final Countdown arena? Yeah, I got DK saying hell. Do we want to see hell in the Final Countdown arena? Is that really the go-to? All right, I guess we're seeing hell. Oh my God, we're gonna see hell in the Give me 1 second. I'm working on a very small screen here. Hell and who else? Hell and who else, guys? Triple T. Triple D. And naturally, whenever we actually have a match in here, you'll see my match cards. These are just ones that I put on because you gotta. So this isn't what it's gonna look like on on the actual pay-per-view. You guys want me to give you the Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the preview of the Final Countdown arena here. And I'm just gonna let the match run. How about that? Let's just do that. Extra match. Hell making his way out to London, England here. It's funny, guys. When I made this arena initially, the images looked nice and crisp and everything was perfect. And something happened with CC and somehow it's not nice and crisp and everything perfect. Still like the arena, but it does not touch the new Uproar arena. I don't know if you guys saw that, but things are Things are happening here in CP Dubs. And the only reason I'm letting the match run through is because I want you guys to see it in all of its glory, in the match lighting and all that kind of stuff. Is Leonard Seymour in the crowd? Did you guys see Seymour in the crowd? Honestly, it looks decent in that lighting and from that angle. That's what it's supposed to look like, but some entrances, I guess, just make it look silly. I do like the Final Countdown logo. Like, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out a good way to bro is a yellow lantern. Absolutely. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to integrate something that was, you know, time related and London related. And, you know, Big Ben is obviously the go-to, but how do you put Big Ben into a logo? Well, you just slap it into the A on the logo, and there you go. I didn't want to do something that was a clock. I think that's a little bit played out when it's these kinds of things. So I wanted to have it subtle. It's Triple D. Taking it to hell right now. Over and over and over again. Wait a minute. Is my controller on? I don't believe it's me. No, this is a simulation. And boy is going ham right now. Boy is going off on hell. Oh, wait a minute. It is me. I didn't even change the thing. That's ridiculous. Controller assignment. I'm going to switch it over to Triple D for a second. Let Hell get his licks in and switch it back. No, it was me. Oh my god, I didn't put myself off of the character. That's hilarious. Yeah, it was me. All right, I'm gonna switch it back. Here we go. Hell is a lot stronger. All right, Hell is a lot stronger. And Triple D didn't do nothing to nobody. I was like, what the hell is wrong with Hell? Absolutely nothing now. Going for the pinfall. Leonard Seymour. It's like, what the hell am I doing in London already? Spiking him with a Hurricane Rana. It's working on the face of Triple D. Unfortunately, Triple D might not have the luxury of making it to the next episode of Origins if this plays out the way I think it's going to. I want him to go to the outside so you guys can see like everything in all of its glory here. I did have some issues on community creations. Yes, finally. But I feel like I killed that apron. It's not the best, but I think it's pretty good. And thank you, Hell, for walking around and showing everybody both sides. What a guy. What a guy. Yeah, I like the apron. I also, I don't know. I don't know if anything is ever going to touch the new Uproar Arena. But I can certainly keep trying to make things better. That's all I can say. The huge spear, Triple D. Getting the worst of that one. And guys, I guess while we're doing this match, even though it's like not technically on the card, we're just messing around in the arena. I do want to talk to you guys about a little bit about the house show idea. So what I'm gonna do is it's not going to be like every week. I'm not gonna commit to doing every single week. What I'm gonna try to do is do 3 matches at a time. You can give me that information if you would like to. I don't even know where I'll have that in the Discord. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one-off matches that aren't counted in the CPW records. We can do Origins versus Uproar. Doesn't matter. And yeah, I'm just going to do them when I have time, when it makes sense for me to do them. If there is some story that you guys just want to play out from like RP, that's not necessarily canon into the main stories, you can do that. A 2 count there. Hell almost got that one put away. But I just want to set the expectation of it's not going to be every week. It could be every week. But it just depends on if I have time to do it. Is that cool? Only a 2 count. Hell with that brutal pounce yet again, but he just came off of a match with James Matthews and took a flight over here. So perhaps he's a little jet lagged. So what do you guys think? Should I have a section of the Discord just for that? Should I open RP to be able to have you guys do threads inside of RP of your own? And basically if you want a match or something, you can kind of RP within RP towards a specific match. I don't know what's the best way to do it for you guys. Excuse me, and again, this stream is sponsored by Bart's Root Beer. Triple D doesn't know what he's got to do to put away. Hell. I like how all the signs in the arena say I'm socially awkward. And that is me to a T. Elbow drop. Dead center of the ring. Crowd is screaming one more time. And a special shout out to Johnny T, Mr. Davenport, for helping me test out this arena initially. I had blank turnbuckles. The logos didn't load up into them, even though they're the same ones that are on the barricade. And I also had, for some reason, CC changed the texture to carpet, which looked silly as hell in the ring. So thank you, Johnny, for helping me test that out yesterday. And now I know that this arena works fine. But yeah, guys, if you have any ideas of how to go about organizing like the one-off matches kind of thing, let me know. You can either tell me on the Discord, you can put it in the suggestion box on Discord, tell me in comments. let me know. This is a community effort. And like I said, I'm only going to be doing that. Absolutely. Babatunde. I don't know if I said that correctly, but I hope I did. You can join. We have a Discord link in the bottom right of the screen here. If you see underneath me, it says join us on Discord. You just type that in. You'll actually see like something called Discord invited you. But you can go ahead and type that in, or DK will link you. And Triple D getting the win here. And I hope you guys like the vibes of the arena. I know it didn't come out perfect, but Final Countdown is going to be absolutely incredible. I'm going to have a hell of a time editing it. So what I'm going to do for the Rumble is we're going to have partial entrances, not full entrances. Each person may get maybe 5 or so seconds to show their actual entrance. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but since it's the 30-man Rumble, I can't give too much entrances, but I want to show the entrance attires as well as when people come into the ring. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to edit all of that to where it shows a little bit of the entrance, and then the person runs to the ring. It's going to be a pain in the ass for me. Going to need to make over like 40 or 50 nameplates for Final Countdown. But yeah, we're gonna do it. And the pay-per-view is gonna be awesome. Sophie's working on some segments, so I think it's gonna be freaking great. I'm gonna throw together probably tomorrow when I get back from my girlfriend's mom's house some just promotional images for Final Countdown, and maybe you guys can tweet those out, post those on Reddit, whatever. I don't know how you guys do what you do, but if you can help me promote this pay-per-view is going to be huge. But thank you all for joining me here for Origins and the special sneak peek of Final Countdown's Arena. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I can't wait to see you in 1 week for Final Countdown. Clock's ticking, boys. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, DK. Thank you, everybody that joined us here. Thank you, everyone that's still here. Congratulations, James Matthews, and I hope to see you in the Discord, Babatunde. Have a good one, guys.